Hey.
Oh,
Whoa.
oh, hi. Does everything look better?
Everything looks so much better.
Does the world exist? Look at that bloom.
Oh my god. Oh, look at the lens flare. Ooh, ha.
For the uninitiated, he has a new computer.
Parts of new computer.
What? You're pretty... if you replace the processor, you've got a new computer.
Yeah, so
Let's be
a...
perfectly honest.
I love the way everything loads in and like settles.
Yeah.
I got an i7, which is cool.
Yeah.
I forget everything about it. I got a new motherboard.
Did we? I feel like we've cleaned this area.
I don't think we did.
No, we totally cleaned this area. Shit. Did it not save?
Ah, well.
Oh, wait. We just didn't clear the blood. But yeah, look, all of like the body parts and stuff are cleared.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay, so we haven't actually... All right, we're okay.
That's fine.
We should still clear all the rest of the body parts and stuff.
Do we not have... What are you doing with this?
Throw them out.
Yeah, it's incinerator?
Yep, incinerator for body bags.
All right.
And you were right. It's actually like, there's medical crates, there's medical storage things, and then there's regular crates.
Aha, I was right.
So there are, in fact, 3 different things.
Sick nasty. Oh, God.
Yeah, just let it... just let it burn.
All right.
Oh, we should turn on the boombox.
Oh, good shout. What was I saying? Oh, I also got a new RAM.
Yeah. Oh shit. Okay? RAM really fucking annoyed me when I was making this new computer, or new because it's like a year old now. But RAM is super expensive right now.
I forget how much I paid for it. So
more than, well, I say expensive. It's not super expensive, but it's definitely more expensive than it was like a year ago. Like the price has just gone up for whatever reason.
Damn Bitcoin miners now.
We should blame everything on them.
Let's do it. When I inevitably kick this bucket over, I'll blame it on them.
When you inevitably kick the bucket in general?
Yeah, pretty much.
Blame it on them.
I'm on my deathbed. Fucking Bitcoin farmers. and everyone around me will be like, what are you talking about? What's Bitcoin? I'm like, speak up.
Because obviously you're an old senile man.
Exactly. And then I'm like,
Oh, also
from the war.
Also, the green canisters, we're throwing them out.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So, don't gotta keep them.
Sick.
Oh, it's okay. It didn't actually do anything.
Yeah. So, basically, the story of putting this computer together was a hell of a thing.
It was 1983.
It was 1862, and after the Lincoln Memorial was erected.
What?
I don't fucking know at this point. So basically, anyone who's been around either of our channels, well, I guess really my channel, there's a guy named Dan who I went to college with, and pretty nice guy.
Pretty nice guy.
Pretty nice guy.
Tell him how you really feel.
Next time I see him, I will. And we were. Oh, that was weird. He was very gracious and got me the parts for using his employee discount for where he works.
Ah.
And I was like, hey, Dan, could you help me put this together, since I've really never put together a computer from scratch. And he goes, yeah, sure, I got no problem doing that. I'm like, great. Now on Saturday, I kind of out of the blue, well, the parts got here on Saturday, but I was like, you know what, I'd like to just get this done. So how about I text Dan and see what he's doing? And he's doing nothing.
He's just like jerking off in his bathroom.
Yeah, pretty much.
Gotcha.
This is like 9 o'clock at night. And I text him, I'm like, hey, Dan, are you doing anything? He goes, no, I'm not doing anything. I go, well, would you be interested in helping me put together this computer? He goes, yeah, sure. I'm like, all right, great. Fantastic. So I call him, get on Skype, put my phone up, because obviously the computer is going to be taken apart. And we start putting stuff together, right?
Yeah.
And I start by taking the computer apart. Now I asked him to be very thorough with me and really tell me what to do so I don't fuck the stuff up. Because while I did get a discount on the parts,
I still paid
like $600.
Yeah.
For everything. And so I'm like, all right, Dan, if I fuck something up, just I want someone to be there and tell me why I fucked it up.
Sharing the pain.
Yeah, pretty much. And so
when I snapped the graphics card in two,
when I completely destroyed the processor, when the RAM set on fire, so, you know, he was like, well, the good news is I already installed the RAM. I'm like, oh, good, you did the easiest part for me, the thing I already knew how to do.
Right. I put in the sticks. Thanks.
Which actually, it turns out, that was a whole nother problem. But I'll get there.
Did you install them wrong? What?
Well, just I'll get there.
Okay.
So basically, after about, I don't know, 30 minutes of taking the computer apart, I did this all in my bedroom too, so I have like not a lot of space in my bedroom. So very quickly, it was a complete mess, which was just fantastic. And so, why do I hear stuff not getting knocked around?
I'm putting stuff in the incinerator.
Oh, okay, cool.
You might not want to clear up the blood because we still have to carry all of the like body parts and stuff from the other parts of the place.
Here. Well, I'm
or do it up to the. Do you want to like do it up to the incinerator?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the side over here, and then kind of behind the incinerator on that side.
Okay.
So that way we at least still have like a track that we can walk through without problems.
That makes sense.
Anyways, what was I saying? So very quickly I realized, I asked him, I'm like, hey, so Dan, how long do you think this will take? He goes, oh, probably 2 or 3 hours. And I realized, oh shit, it's 9 o'clock now.
Yeah.
I've already been up since 5:30 in the morning for my job. This was a mistake, but I'm committed now because the computer is completely taken apart.
Right? It's the worst feeling in the world when you're like, I should really pause this, but this is in a million pieces.
Literally, like, it was the point of the new motherboard is sitting out and open.
Yeah.
With the processor sitting inside the motherboard.
Oh, at least it's in.
Yes, well, that was... well, anyways, so... I get the RAM, you know, I take the thing out, and I'm like freaking out because I've never done this before. I'm like, I don't want to fuck up this. I really don't want to mess up the processor or the motherboard or whatnot. So, like, just putting in the processor was like a 20-minute experience.
What did you... Okay.
Because I was like, okay, tell me.
Well, if it's your first time, I get it.
Yeah.
I was the same way on my first processor. I was like, if I fuck this up, I'm out like, you know, a good... I think that my first one was like $300.
I think mine was about $250, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
So not super expensive, but still, you know, I don't want to lose that amount of money.
Well, when you're a senior in high school, $300 is like...
That's a lot. That's a decent chunk of change.
Yeah.
Well, so it was about 20 minutes of like, okay, I'm going to have the motherboard in this orientation, and then you're going to take out the processor in this orientation. Now, can I touch this part of the processor? No, I can't. Okay. Now, what's the best way to pick it up? This way? Okay, or this way? And then when I take it out, I'm going to pick it up and move it down, and then I'm going to have to open the thing and then do the stuff. And it was like 20 minutes.
Yep.
And so when I finally got the thing in, and like there's the little cover that you have to like and push over, I just about shat my pants. When I said to Shoj before this, there's, you know, Jeff from Achievement Hunter, the guy we quote almost constantly because he's hilarious. I was like, I'm freaking out, Dan. I'm losing it, dude. I'm so nervous. Like, I was shaking and sweaty and whatnot. And once we finished, I had to lay down for a minute.
So you just had a panic attack in the corner, right?
More or less, yeah. And so, I don't know, I shouldn't do this now. But, so we got that done. And then, very quickly, what happened after that? Then we did the cooler, which actually wasn't too bad. But then I had to deal with the thermal paste.
Oh, what kind of cooler? Oh, is it air cooler, or did you get a liquid?
Air cooler. But so we did, you know, Dan was like, all right, don't fuck up with the thermal paste, because you could potentially ruin your entire motherboard, because that stuff does not come off.
Yes, it does.
Easily.
Yes, it does. You just get some rubbing alcohol and it's done.
Well, either way, so I'm like, all right, I guess, okay. So he's like, practice on like a piece of cardboard. You know, you want slightly larger than a pea-sized piece of, you know, chunk of stuff. I'm like, okay. And so I do the thing, and And I'm like, oh, jeez, this is gonna be scary. I do it first try. It's like, all right, great.
Nice.
Now he's like, all right, we are ready to. That was loud.
God
like,
damn it. It like tripped on the fucking stairs as I was walking up.
Now I know what it's like to come around the corner and just see like a mess and someone standing there with a thing tipped over. That's really funny. So now he's like, all right, we can do what's it called when you do like a test with everything just out and about? There was a certain word.
Out and about?
Yeah, like he's like, we're gonna test it now. We're gonna just see if we can get into the BIOS.
Oh, posts?
Yes. Yep. And so I'm like, all right, great. So we
got the same thing.
I think we did. So I'm like, all right, cool. That's fine. We can do that. So I grab a monitor. I like throw everything off my desk, and like I grab a monitor.
I'd like to imagine you actually sweeping it off and just breaking everything.
Well, I kind of did that just onto my bed. So now we test it. Well, we go to, we plug everything in. We get it turned on. We don't even have the graphics card in at this point because you don't need it. Oh no, actually I did need it because the fucking DVI cable that my monitor has is like not single link one. It has the 4 little extra pins.
Oh, it's an analog DVI.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you mean. I had that problem.
The one, you're spreading.
Well, I have to get to the thing.
All right, fair enough. All right, in that case, I won't clean up here.
Yeah, just don't go up to that or the incinerator. You could clear the like pit in the middle, and I won't walk in there.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
And so then what I have to do is now I have to grab. I do have to plug in the graphics card, which is no problem. I've done that multiple times. But so I get that plugged in, and we hit on. Oh, well, first off, I have to jump the fucking thing, which I didn't realize I would have to do.
What?
So you have to, like, because it was out of the case, you have to jump this little switch, you know?
You're jumping the graphics card.
No, so, well, I mean, like, you turn it on, but the motherboard is just on. It's not like it's actually turned on, it just has power to it.
Right.
So it's like you have to jump the little power switch to make it turn on.
What?
Yeah, apparently that's what you have to do. I just went with it because I'm like, all right, you know what you're doing.
I've never done that when I've ever put together a computer, but okay.
No. Either way. Well, this is like outside the case and all that shit.
Yeah, so but the case shouldn't. Oh, I've always bought motherboards with power switches on them so that I didn't have to bother with that.
Well, we were committed at that point.
Yeah, no. I know what you mean now. You had to jump it because you had no power switch on your motherboard.
Right.
Okay. I gotcha.
And so, I'm like, the one fucking screwdriver I had the little like coating on it, like the anti-slip coating or whatever on the tip. So it was kind of worn down. So I'm like, I have to like get just the right corner. That was a pain in the ass. Anyway, so plug it in, get power on. Has a very nice LED over the I/O shield, which is cool.
Oh, cool.
Goes through the rainbow. It's very nice. Very bright.
So bright you can't sleep at night?
Yeah, actually, kind of.
Yeah, I have that on mine. What the worst part is like I want the lights on while I'm like working on stuff because I want to see inside the case sometimes because it's cool, right?
Yeah.
There's no way for me to just have that on when it's on. Like, for mine, it dims, but it never actually fully turns off. And I'm like, but I want it only on when I'm actually using the computer.
Well, thankfully, the window on my case is faced away from me, so I don't see it when I'm sleeping.
Mine is faced right towards the fucking bed.
That blows. Well, so it doesn't come on. And I'm like, fuck, all right. Well, that sucks.
Well, but you posted it before, right?
No, that was the test.
That was the post test.
Yes. And I'm like, shit. All right, it's not coming on. And so Dan's like, all right, well, guess we'll start troubleshooting. Now it's like, at this point, probably 10:30 or so. So we've been at this for about an hour and a half. And I'm like, all right, this is gonna be something. He goes, do you have a speaker in your case so we can hear what error code it is? I'm like, I think I have. There's one. There's a speaker, but I think it's in the case, like in the front assembly of the case.
Oh, you could still hook it up at least, but
yeah, but it was going to be like a whole thing. So he's like, all right, well, we'll do this the hard way then. I'm like, great, just the words I want to hear. And so we start like fiddling with stuff, yada yada yada, you know, trying to fix stuff. And then out of curiosity, I go over and look at the case. No, the speaker isn't part of the case. It was just in the case, it turns out.
Yep.
So I take it out, plug it in, and immediately we get the error code of, oh, it has no RAM. There's no RAM protected by the computer. And I'm like, well, all right.
Dan, you done fucked up.
Sucks. Well, no.
No.
So he has them plugged into the manual says for 2 sticks of RAM, which is what we have. Use slots A2 and B2. So, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4. A1, A2 on the left,
yep,
B2,
yep.
B1 and B2. It says A2 and B2 for 2 sticks of RAM. And so we're like, okay, I guess there's maybe a problem with the RAM. And we have it plugged in. He's like, all right, try 1 stick. I'm like, all right. So I leave 1 stick in A2. That's what the manual says. And still the same problem. I'm like, well, all right, that fucking sucks. He's like, all right, try the other stick. And so we're kind of looking through on forums and everything just to see if there's another problem, maybe. And all the while, still the beep, 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 that sound going throughout the entire thing. And finally, Dan's like, you know what? Just for the fuck of it, plug in 1 stick into A1.
Yep.
I'm like, okay, well, it says A2.
I know where this is going.
So I plug it in. I'm like, what the fuck? He's like, okay, that should have worked, but I guess it didn't. So you might have dead RAM. And now I'm starting to freak out. So I'm like, oh god, now I have all this stuff open, and it's just gonna have to wait until I get more RAM. God damn it. Well, no. User error on my part. My fucking dumbass didn't remember that when you put RAM in, it should click itself closed. I was just pushing it in, because also, since the motherboard was sitting on a cardboard box, I felt like I was going to break the damn thing by pushing it in. So I was kind of pushing it in, and then like, oh, it can close now, I might as well close it. No. So I realize this, because I push it in a little bit harder and it clicks. I'm like, oh my god, Dan, I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. I'm stupid. Sorry. He goes, well, you are an idiot, so yes. We'll deal with that when we get to it. So I'm like, all right, let me try this again. So we go back to A2, B2. Same problem. One stick in A2. Same problem. Dan goes, all right, try an A1. Put it in. It clicks fully. Comes right on.
Yeah, I've been in the same situation. Nearly every single time I've seen it say plug it into A2, B2, and I've seen that multiple times. It's wrong.
Here's the thing, though. The other motherboard I had before this, it had to go into A2, B2.
Weird. You want to know what really... Well, so I'll let you continue, but I have things to add.
We're at that point we were pretty much done. It was just now I had to put everything into the case, which is no problem. That's easy. But actually also getting the fucking IO shield out was the huge pain in the ass. Oh yeah,
it sucks. I hate doing that on every single computer. Not just getting it out, but getting new ones in is always just like annoying. I'm sorry.
That was actually a brand new thing, so it was fine. That actually wasn't a big problem getting it in. Honestly. What? I think there's some lag happening here.
Oh. Whoa.
Because there's stuff that's happening that you would be freaking out if you saw. Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna break the case if I pull this out. He's like, no, you won't. I'm like, okay, you say so.
Did you break the case?
I did not.
Oh.
But yeah. So that was well, ultimately by the time we were done, it was like 2 in the morning, almost.
All right.
Like 1:32 in the morning, and I was like, this fucking sucks. But I have a nice brand new computer that I have very stable 60 frames per second of Viscera right now.
It's true. Cool. So, expanding on the RAM thing, I too had gone through this, like, building RAM thing, because I've built 3 computers for myself now, and a couple for friends. And like up until this point, I've been dealing with, up to 4 sticks of RAM. But
how many do you have?
But I have 4 sticks in my computer right now. However, my computer right now can have 8 sticks total.
Oh.
Yeah, I splurged and went with the architecture that actually supports like a ridiculous fucking amount of RAM, and I think it can hold up to 256 gigs of RAM.
Holy fuck.
If I wanted to. And on top of that, just like other things.
Good Lord, man.
Yeah, I went for the super professional one because I was like, you know what? I actually do use this for like work stuff.
That's fair.
But anyways, so the moment I opened it and I looked at the motherboard, I'm like, there's 8 slots. And I'm just like, what?
Oh god, I'd be like shitting my pants if I saw that.
But yeah, it's okay. It's like the funny thing is that like after you've done it once, you're pretty much gonna like you're used to it at that point. So like I guarantee you, the next time you ever try like computer stuff in general, you'll be pretty comfortable with it. Yeah,
now that I'm like, okay, now I kind of have an idea of what to expect when closing that little latch on the CPU cover.
Oh, yeah. Stuff like that.
I have an idea of how much it's going to resist me. Because when I'm doing it, I'm like, there's no way it's seated properly. He's like, no, it's going to resist you. I'm like, it feels like it's going to break. He's like, that's normal. I'm like, okay, Dan, if you say so.
So I think a lot of people overthink computers when they first turn them on. Like, and we think the worst, like, oh god, we've broken it, we fucked up. Did I ever tell you the story of my first computer that I put together?
No, but I mean, I always have I'm someone who likes to fiddle with stuff, and then when I fiddle, I inevitably fiddle with stuff too much that it breaks, and so I always have it back in the back of my mind that I'm like, so if I'm doing this for the first time, I'm gonna fuck it up. I know I'm gonna fuck it up because I'm gonna be like, oh, what if it doesn't seem right? I'm gonna try this. Oh, it doesn't seem right. I'm gonna try this. Oh, now it's in like 4 pieces. So. Yeah, no, and I had that idea of like, oh, I'm gonna fuck up because like I'd heard horror stories or whatever, but this is the moment where I realized where like all the horror stories are just bullshit and they don't happen to most people, because my very first computer that I put together, I bought a totally new computer, so like this is a case and like graphics card and literally every single part was new. Oh wow.
Yeah, I was like, I hate this shitty Dell Pentium 4 and I really want something new. It was my first upgrade, just out of high school. And all the pieces, they came together. I followed it. Must have spent like 4 hours just like watching YouTube videos and be like, I have to get this right, And everything was right. Everything was together.
You actually had like just yourself to rely on.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't have anybody with me.
That's why I was like, Dan, help me, please.
But at the end of the day, it looked like everything was in place. And I was like, okay, I think I'm ready to test it, right?
Yeah.
So I flip the switch, and it freaks the fuck out.
Oh, God.
Like, all the lights are blinking. It doesn't start. It's just blinking all over the place. And I also didn't have a motherboard that had either a little display thing. By the way, you can get motherboards now that display the BIOS code as, like, a little LED panel.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, that's what I have on mine. After building computers so many times, I'm like, fuck using the speaker for a postcode. Because it's the most annoying goddamn thing on the planet. Like, so I just buy motherboards that just tell me exactly what the fucking postcode is.
That's probably the smart way to do it.
But yeah, back then it was like I didn't have a speaker and I didn't have the LED panel. So I was like, I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what's going on. I ended up sending back both the processor and the motherboard because like I just couldn't tell what was wrong with it.
Oh my God.
Lo and behold, like it wasn't an end game scenario, and both the motherboard and processor were probably fine the first time too. And this is why we overthink everything. I had plugged in too many fans into one power supply cable. I daisy-chained every case fan into one power supply cable.
Oh, Jesus.
So if you ever think like, that's the epitome of overthinking the computer. It's like nothing is wrong with it. Just take a second and find out what's going on.
Yeah.
The moment I did it, I felt so fucking stupid. Because, like, I had to send, like, support tickets and everything. Be like, hey, my stuff's not working. And prove that it's, like, you know, send them a video of the posting, I think even. I can't remember exactly what it was. But it was this whole ordeal. Is like, my computer's not working. I need new parts. And they, you know, so that they sent it to me and I didn't have to pay for it, you know?
Yeah.
And it was just like, it's just a fucking daisy chain.
They're just drawing too much power from the one source.
Yep, but no, the thing was, funny enough, nobody told me that was the problem. They just saw that there was a error, and like it was a pretty significant error until you actually realized what was going on. Because it was a power error, but it wasn't like it was destroying anything. It was just a simple power error.
Yeah, okay. Huh. God damn.
So, yeah, for everybody out there who's like terrified of making a computer, don't be. Just be calm and like take your time with it.
Make sure you know how to troubleshoot stuff too, like how to think through.
Yes, and also
when you do have a problem,
just be nice to yourself and spend like the extra $50 on a motherboard that shows you the postcode. Just trust me.
I didn't do that because I was already getting a hell of a deal.
Yeah.
Although I probably should have, but I was like, you know what? I know I'm gonna have someone. Oh, damn it. I know I'm going to have one of two people who know how to put computers together helping me, so I'm not going to worry about it.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. Like, it's not the worst thing in the world, and, like, generally I don't even worry about it, but it's, like, it's so nice to just be able to look at it and be like, A0, okay, I can look that up in the manual. Oh, my RAM's in wrong. Cool. I know exactly what's going on.
By the way, that one of two people, it was either you or Dan.
If you called me at 9, I would have been like, no.
I would have been like, could you help me on a different day then? Because that was the original plan. I was going to be like, I'm going to ask either Dan or I'm going to ask Dan or Shoj if they can do it on Monday.
On a different day, yeah, I totally would have been able to, but it's like, man, you know what? I actually kind of love putting together computers now. I actually ended up doing a time lapse of me putting together a computer at a friend's place. Oh. I think I posted it on the channel like a while back.
Did you?
I think so. It was a while ago. It was like a year ago.
I'm gonna go back and look.
And there was some troubleshooting in there too, because something was weird in there and we didn't quite know what was going on, but we got it working.
I remember when my boot drive died on this computer.
That is always terrifying.
That really blew.
Yep. Goodbye.
Because
everything.
The motherboard, if I remember this right, the motherboard I had in there at the time had its own separate little like 6 gig or something, like 8 gig SSD mounted on the motherboard.
Oh.
So you could actually put your own copy on there. Like you could put Windows on that.
Yeah.
And it was great. But the problem was that when the boot drive, we didn't do that, but it came with a thing of Windows. And the guy who put the computer together knew that and, you know, kind of was like, don't use that. Use the other one. But by the time I brought it back to him, he didn't remember that. So we're scratching our heads. Well, he's scratching his head. I'm like, oh, fucker, no. Beep, boop, pop, boop. He's scratching his head like, it sees that there's a Windows operating system on here, but it can't get to it, and it's not coming from the boot drive. What is happening? And so that took him probably an hour to figure out. And I was like, oh, this sucks. This troubleshooting thing really blows.
Yeah, troubleshooting's the worst part of a computer build. Because something inevitably will go wrong, but it's like almost always guaranteed to be something quite small. Mm-hmm. Also, I exploded one of the lanterns by accident.
No. Oh,
and it melted a box.
Well, not getting 100% on this one.
Nope.
Although when have we ever?
We've never gotten 100%. I walked into you.
I don't understand the dying process in this game.
Neither do I. You don't even die. It would have been one thing if dying actually makes a mess, but most of the time it doesn't.
The only time it ever makes a mess is if you explode.
Yeah. In which case, it's incredibly entertaining, not gonna lie.
It is. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something.
Dicks.
I forget what. Dicks. Sure, alright. Dicks. But yeah, that was my Saturday night. And that was something, let me tell you.
Was it something?
Yeah, oh man, it was something. But I remember the whole... Did I ever tell you how this whole thing started? Of like upgrading my computer?
No.
I was actually talking to Dan like around Christmas time. And we were playing games and I'm like, I'm getting some frame rate drop. He goes, what do you have for a computer again? I'm like, oh, I got I got that 970 you sent me. He goes, yeah, I remember that. I'm like, I got some kind of motherboard. I forget what. Right now I'm running on 8 gigs of RAM. He goes, yeah, I remember you've had problems with RAM before. I'm like, yeah, so. And I'm like, and then let's see, I got an i3, a whole, and then like some something else. He goes, wait, did you say an i3? I'm like, yeah. He goes, what year is that from? I'm like, oh, 2011.
Yep, that's a pretty old. Yep.
And he goes, you're running an i3 with an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 970. I'm like, yeah. He goes, are you fucking stupid?
The bottlenecks is totally in the wrong place.
I'm like, what's the problem? He goes, get a new computer, get like a new processor. I'm like, at that point, I'd have to get a new motherboard, and I'd have to get new RAM. He goes, well, I work at a computer store, a big box computer store. I can give you my employee discount.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Yep.
You might as well. I'm like, oh, okay, cool, thanks, dude. So, I think I got like, I spent $600, including shipping. I forget how. I'd have to ask him how much the parts actually were. Probably close to like 900 or 1,000. I think.
Yeah, that seems about right.
And so it's like, hey, great deal. So now the bottleneck is the graphics card.
Yeah, but a 970 is a pretty high bottleneck. I gotta admit. Like you don't gotta change that for a while.
That's why he was like, do you want to get a new graphics card as well? I'm like, nah. I got a 970 that's probably a year and a half old now, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, the new graphics card wouldn't have done you much.
Yeah, no. But it was great. I'm like,
well, I mean, that's not entirely true because the only upgrade you could have gotten is the 1080 Ti.
Right.
Because
but I don't need to.
Yeah. A 1080 would have been just barely better. The 1080 Ti would have been a pretty good amount.
So I was like, you know what? I also I'm not like worried about the best graphics or anything. I just want a consistent frame rate.
PC middle race.
Pretty much. PC middle class.
Right. It's like, I just want to play games, guys.
This computer is the equivalent of having like kind of like a one-story tiny little ranch in like a suburb. That's what I would call this computer.
I know exactly what you're talking about because that's literally like the house next to ours.
So I don't need anything fancy. It's nice that Viscera is running at decently high, settings at 60 FPS.
You could
very consistently.
You could totally pump it up to 100%. From what you just said, you could probably almost entirely pump it up to full.
I probably could, but man, I don't really feel like it. Again, I don't want to get dips.
Dips. You don't want DPS?
I did
that sound of disapproval.
You know what? Speaking of oh no, it's DSP, never mind.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, speaking of awful gaming.
Digital signal processing?
Oh no, I'm thinking of Darkside Phil.
Who?
He's
What the fuck is that?
He's a Let's Player who's pretty infamously shitty at games.
Oh.
I was gonna say, I was watching a How Not to Play. Basically, he spawned a whole type of video called How Not to Play.
Oh, Retsupre did a series on him, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yep. I remember him.
He's also a dude who jacked off on stream one time.
Wait, what?
By accident. Yeah, it's a whole thing. I don't want to get into it.
Oh my god.
You didn't actually see anything. You just saw him you saw his face, which is like the weirdest part. But, anyways.
Hey, look, I got the torture chair clean.
Dude, let me hop up there. There's one little spot right here.
There's a lot of little spots.
There we go. I was watching a How Not to Play about Mr. Aaron Ego Raptor Hansen in Ocarina of Time.
I've been watching them play Majora's Mask, and I hate it.
When I was watching this Ocarina of Time one, I'm like, I want to murder him.
I want to kill him in Majora's Mask too. I'm like, he's like, there's no way to fucking hit anybody in the water. I'm like, just press the R button. Press the R button. Press the R button.
Let me not use my shield ever.
The funny thing is, he doesn't use his shield, and the same button to attack underwater is the shield button. He just literally refuses to press the one button that would help him in every circumstance.
this was like a 2-hour video, and by like the half-hour mark, I'm tearing my hair out. I'm like, good fucking lord, dude. Fucking learn how to play a game.
It wouldn't be so bad if he was also the person who made sequelitis and complained about video games consistently.
There was that entire time, that entire video, the guy who made the video was constantly pulling little bits from the sequelitis about Ocarina of Time. And I'm like, thank you, God. Thank you, God.
Just like shitting on the fact that Aaron has no idea what he's fucking talking about.
Pretty much. Now, granted, I mean, Aaron Hansen, garbage game player, garbage at playing games. Funny dude. I appreciate him. I respect him for, doing it. But goddamn,
you want to know what I think of Aaron Hansen? He's very, very adept at making people think that he knows what he's talking about.
It's a skill.
I'm so surprised at like how genuine he comes off,
Yeah.
And then I watch him do things, and I'm like, wait, huh? It's like taking a class with a professor and realizing the professor has no fucking idea what they're talking about.
They're just reading out of a book.
Yeah, and it's like, why am I paying for this?
I will say one of the better parts of that entire playthrough is kind of subtly realizing and like listening to Dan, like,
where even Dan's fed up with it a tiny bit.
Just like getting super passive aggressive towards like the middle and end, and it's like, all right, yeah. See,
I'll be honest. Every single time they play Majora's Mask, you can hear that. Oh. I don't know what happened. I was like in the floor and then not, and then yeah. You can hear in Dan's voice, and like just in both of theirs, they're like fake fighting, but they're kind of really fighting.
Yeah, it's a little bit of like a haha, no, you're stupid, haha. But then like after the thing ends, it's like, all right, listen.
Yeah.
we gotta talk about this.
Like when Dan lays down the law because he's like, no, just do the fucking thing. And it's like, oh, he's really annoyed with Aaron actually.
Yeah. Man.
Oh well.
Game Grumps wasn't good when John left. After that,
man, I can't wait for host number 3.
No, but in all seriousness, I respect Game Grumps. I
respect their humor. I don't know if I respect their gameplay.
well, that's true. I do love watching the compilations of them playing any Sonic game ever. Because it's fucking hilarious.
You know what I will say? The one thing I do really like, and I think me and Aaron had the same idea about playing video games, because it's very clear once he starts a game, like he wants to do the entire series. Well, like it's the only reason that they're doing all of Zelda is because he legitimately kind of wants to do all of Zelda and just have it all done.
But he fucking hates the game. God, him playing Wind Waker 2 was the worst part.
I can't even imagine. They've already said that Skyward Sword is going to be the last one they do.
What? No, don't play Skyward Sword.
Well, no, because like the fans want it. They want to see him in that game.
No.
Truthfully, it will be hilarious to watch him fail consistently, but still.
Well, I guess.
In theory, Skyward Sword should be Aaron's favorite because it does all the things that he hates about Zelda. I mean, all the things he complains about Zelda. It does it differently.
I guess to actually watch it and be like, oh yeah, see, now you're legitimately complaining about stuff. All right, sure.
Yeah.
And I do love the comments of like, listen, playing a game and talking is hard. Okay, give them a break. It's like
every Let's Player ever disagrees.
Yeah, and not only that, like, then there's always the counter argument of like, well, it's hard. So how about everyone else just shut up and you try it? But now the fact that we're talking about this while doing that,
yeah,
it's like if someone were to ever like comment on this video, the one person who actually likes our stuff, it'd be great if they like came out and like, why are you bashing him? Stop fucking bashing him.
I'll be the first one to say I've been pretty shit in some Let's Plays, especially like Crisis. I'm terrible at that fucking game. I will give it shit for certain things like the fucking helicopter, but
I didn't watch that video yet.
Oh my god,
I really want to.
I get so angry.
Can you pass me a bucket, by the way?
I get so angry at the helicopter. You have no idea.
I consistently got to that point in the game and then got sick of it at that point. So I think that's... I got
the game, so the helicopter, if you don't remember, and if you want to see it in action, go to my channel and watch it. Whole plug.
That's coming out, well, that'll have already come out by this point.
Yeah, it's already out. Yeah. This is like a month after.
Oh, yeah, we're well into May at this point.
But, so, the fucking helicopter, basically what happens is the helicopter, for whatever reason, is like coded to follow you.
Oh, yeah.
Even if you're cloaked.
Oh, yeah, so it can just see you.
It can just see you. And it's the only thing that can do that. And on top of that, there's a portion in this level where it is coded to come exactly to your location.
Ah, okay.
Oh, and an achievement.
Can you pass me another bucket, by the way?
So, unless you know exactly where it is and where it's coming from, you're going to get seen by the helicopter. And I got seen by a helicopter, and it proceeded to follow me throughout the entire fucking level. And I can't get a break because it immediately alerts all of the other soldiers next to it because, it fucking shoots at you even when you're cloaked.
Yep.
And I hated it so much. But I will say, like, at the exact other opposite end of that, even though I'm talking while playing it, I can totally admit that I'm actually pretty shit at the shooting part of the game. Like, I can't, it's just like, I'm not great at shooting things.
I love how pissed off you were in that episode. Was it episode 3 or 2?
The 1.
No, when you were like, so here's the deal why I couldn't kill anyone.
Oh, yeah. No, I will admit, after you told me about the silencer thing, I immediately got a little bit more lethal.
I noticed that too.
I was like, fuck it.
He's really going on and killing people. Huh?
Yeah, right?
Oh, by the way, when you were in that forest and there were the guys like, did I leave a comment on this?
You might have. I don't remember.
Right, like at the end of the episode before the helicopter part, when there's like that whole canyon of people shooting at you pretty much. And then you were cloaked and the guys are like shooting at you while they're standing right in front of you. They didn't actually see you, by the way. I don't know if you noticed that. They shot like around.
I noticed it afterward, but at the same time, I was literally in front of that, and it's actually happened in episode 3 as well, where I just stood there and let them shoot, and it was just like, because it just flies around you.
Yeah, but I was like, oh, he doesn't understand it. He doesn't get it.
Yeah,
they're not actually shooting at him.
Well, they are. The thing is, they will. I tested it. They actually will turn to where you are and shoot. It's just that they can't physically shoot you while you're cloaked.
The game doesn't allow it. Unless you're like come out cloaked right then and there.
So they're coded to actually shoot immediately at you, which I think is sort of bullshit, but the game, like, I will give it, like, they don't actually know where you are.
Right.
But, yeah. Still, the game... God, Crisis is just... I can't imagine what's going to happen when I finally fight one of those, like, things in the sky.
I'm not going to tell you what happens.
I'm going to hate it. I know that.
Oh. Uh-oh.
If I hate the helicopters.
Wait until you get to Crisis 2.
Right, whenever that happens.
I'm going to tell you right now.
Wait.
Don't use stealth whenever possible if you actually want to have fun.
Oh, interesting.
It's kind of a spoiler here. Stealth in that game is incredibly overpowered.
Oh, well, stealth in the first one is incredibly underpowered.
Yeah, the fact that you, like, every step drains your bar by, like, 2.
Well, it's not even that. It's just that, like, I could see myself stealthing through the game if one thing was added, and that's a silent takedown, but it doesn't exist. Yeah. There's no button to take down, and that in itself just, like, ruins any stealth for me.
Oh, which also, I don't know if I told you this, but if you're gonna shoot from far away while cloaked,
switch to strength,
or just switch to have anything.
Yeah, I've been doing that. I've been switching to strength because it stabilizes your gun.
I love your reaction to that too. Like, what the fuck? Can you help me? I'm a little bit stuck.
Yeah. Oh, what?
Well, you'll see when you.
All right.
I'm over by the operation table.
And yeah, it was. Wait, where are you?
The operating table.
Yeah. Oh, how did you?
I don't know. I tried grabbing it from this side and it didn't really do anything.
That worked!
That was amazing to watch.
I can't believe that worked!
That literally looked like a hammer.
I did, I just bashed it off. Oh man. That was everything I could hope it to be.
Well, you're gonna say something, I
don't even remember now. Oh yeah, no, I totally was pissed off at the fact that like Super Soldier can't hold a gun.
Well, listen, I mean, all right, Halo, pretty cool guy, but he also can't hold his gun for shit.
No, he can't hold the SMG for shit. He can hold some of the other guns for shit.
Either way, I mean, it's still a gun. It's still, you know,
it's still a
maybe
gun.
strong, but you know, it's not like you can, you know, hold it perfectly still when you're still a normal guy.
It's true, but like at the same time, how wildly it flails for, you know, the Super Soldier in Crisis is unacceptable.
Nah, it's okay. I'm gonna get blasted. Oh, ow!
Did you get blasted?
I got.
You got come all over your face.
Oh, that's obscene. That's
no, it's
gross.
okay. I'm already demonetized.
It's true.
I have nothing left, YouTube. Come at me.
Want to drop an N-bomb?
Nah.
You want to be more disgusting than Fortune versus SG?
I don't know who they are.
It's a Super Smash Bros. Tourney joke.
Yeah, I don't think I'd ever go that far.
Oh, man, Super Smash Bros.
I mean, it is a loser's game.
That is true. The
man, actually, I do kind of want to. I have played Smash on my channel.
Oh, you have, yeah. You did the Subspace and Mystery.
Yeah, I mean,
I love that campaign.
I do too. It's really fun. I wish there were more single player campaigns.
I know, but people were like, it's stupid. Smash Brawl's dumb. And then Nintendo was like, yeah, let's not do it again.
It's so sad because they really should.
The best part is when Diddy Kong is talking to Fox, and he's like blah, 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 and Fox is like whatever, and then walks away, and he grabs him by like the scruff of the neck kind of thing and drags him, you know, away. And then the same thing happens to Falco, and Fox is like, listen, dude, I told you.
Yep.
That's how much I love that. Also, fuck Taboo's goddamn like butterfly wing, whatever.
Yeah, it took me a long time. God, I was so shit in that last fight.
That fucking sucks. I hate that attack.
Is that the one that you have like literally a second to shield against, or you're dead?
No, it's the one that that will kill you through your shield. You have to iframe it, I think.
Not iframe. Yeah, yes, dodge. That's the word. Like I remember there was a specific button I had to be pressing in order to get past it.
And like there's something about the timing that for me I can never get it right on the harder difficulties. It'll literally just kill you if you get hit by it.
Yeah, we were well, I don't know if we were on the hardest difficulty, but we were playing on one that it was an auto kill.
Yeah, I think normal and above it'll auto kill.
We were playing on normal?
Yeah. That was it's so rough.
Maybe the harder one? I don't know.
That was the first time I ever called a character a bitch. That's not true. That was way past that.
What was the first character you've actually hated in a game?
First character I ever hated.
Like either for story reason or like difficulty?
I almost made a joke, but that's not really time to make a joke, I don't think. I was gonna say Makarov from Modern Warfare 2, but then I'm like, nah, that's dumb. I would probably say first character I ever hated.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. Maybe
it's a difficult question.
Maybe Gravemind from Halo 2.
Interesting. Why Gravemind?
That I don't know, because the fucking Halo. Well, I think Halo 3 probably. That's because his mission sucked when we actually have to go through his ship and whatnot.
Oh,
that or someone from Pokemon.
Fuck you, Gary.
Kind of, yeah, because I'm like, I can't beat this fuck. But as a kid, so I'm like, I can't beat this fuck.
Jesus. I wasn't prepared for that.
Oh, this doesn't go here, does it?
Whoa.
Is this a barrel?
Yeah, the cryo thing? Yeah, they're barrels.
Okay.
Barrels that... What did you do over here?
What?
Did you knock that over?
Oh, what, this thing?
Yeah.
No. Well,
How
maybe,
did... What?
but...
What the fuck? I stepped in something. There's a puddle of something.
What was the first character you hated? Lara Croft, because she's a woman. No.
No. I don't know.
Was it that bitch Ada Wong for dying and then coming back?
No. I don't know if I've ever hated a character.
Was it Alma, because she's a stupid butt face?
I'm trying to think of like the earlier games that I've played, because it must have been something that was like really young, like PlayStation era, maybe.
Was it Barry?
Barry!
You are almost a gel sandwich.
Jesus. As much as I hate Barry for that, no.
Oh no, maybe Wesker actually. I would hate it. wait, you fucking Waluigi?
If you think about it, listen to Wesker's voice. Wesker is low-key Waluigi.
Fucking low-key. Just low-key Waluigi. Give me your best. Wah. That's pretty good. Give me your best. Wow.
What is that? The Wario one?
That's the Wario one.
I can't do that one. It's
what?
weird.
Really?
Yeah, I can't. It's like wow. No, it's not.
Good.
It's
wow.
It's missing something. It's missing the like intense amount of depression that you have to have in order to play Wario.
All right, how about give me your best Wahoo.
Woohoo! I can do that.
Yeah.
I can do Goofy too.
Oh really?
Oh gosh.
That's pretty good. Dude, I watched a fucking Kingdom Hearts Let's Play recently. I don't know why I did that to myself, but
I just bought the like PS3 Kingdom or PS4 Kingdom Hearts collection.
You should absolutely play that.
I want to so badly. Whenever I get an open spot, I'm just gonna play the original.
When you play it, take a notice of how inconsistent and weirdly arbitrary it is that they actually animate people's faces during cutscenes. Because there'll be times where it's just like the flat face with like no eye movement, like during a major cutscene, not like a pre-rendered one, but like a like, gosh, Sora, do the thing with the Keyblade and the whatnot. But then and they'll be like talking, it'll be like flat face, and then like for some reason they'll all of a sudden have like the eyes and every single facial feature moving properly for like one shot, and then it goes back to normal.
I know that it's almost always in the game rendered cutscenes.
It is, yeah.
Yep, I know exactly what you're talking about.
And it's totally bizarre. And I like halfway through I realized it. I'm like, what the fuck?
Man, I just can't wait to play it again.
For anyone watching right now, the Let's Play I was watching was SSO HBKC's playthrough of it.
SSO HBKC. Wow.
Yep. He was the guy who got me into Let's Play.
You want to know what the real question is? Do you think I could start a Let's Play of Kingdom Hearts 1 and finish it before Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out?
Oh, definitely. Absolutely.
Like, without a doubt.
I think you could do it.
I feel like that game has been just like, I don't know if it's development hell or what's going on.
I don't know, man. I kind of wish that I wish they didn't go off the deep end with those games.
I mean, I didn't mind the deep end so much, but then again, I've only played the first and like seen bits and pieces of the second. I don't know how far it goes.
The first game is like, oh, it's kind of, it's like, oh man, it's some story, but look, they're Disney characters there. Oh, ha ha ha, it's kind of silly, ha ha ha. The second game, it's like Final Fantasy VII, but like Goofy and Donald are there, and that's kind of it.
I mean, and then so you're saying that the dramatic happened way more?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's like now there's like the Shadow Company or whatever, like Shadow organization that's happening in the background.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's like, what the fuck is happening in this goddamn game?
Well,
and then they like retconned everything. Like,
wait, no, they did retcons?
Games. Yeah, no, across like the other side spin-off games, which I never played, but I've heard about. And it's like, what the fuck is happening in this goddamn series, dude?
Well, I mean, now I technically own all of the spin-offs because they're all, like, every single game is represented in the PS4 collection.
Oh, even like the card game?
So like the GBA card games are represented, but as 2-hour-long movies. So you could just watch and see what happened and be done with it.
Oh, that's actually pretty nice. I like that.
Yeah, so like I think there's a total of 5 playable games and then I think 3 movies.
Wow.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
You should, once you're done with Crisis, you should play Kingdom Hearts.
I will put it up in the poll.
I will vote for it.
Yeah, I will, especially because like I bought the collection and I'm looking at, like, every time I look at my like shelf of games, I look at it and I'm like, if I start playing you, I'm gonna be pissed when I like have an opportunity to let's play you. Because the only thing I don't know how I'm gonna feel about is that the collection has put in the Kingdom Hearts 2 like engine for the first game.
Oh, really?
Yes. So it plays like Kingdom Hearts 2. I don't know if that's better or worse because I've never played the second one. A lot of people say it's way better, and I'll take their word for it, but...
What I'll tell you right now, be prepared. Triangle to win.
Triangle?
Triangle to win.
Wasn't triangle menu before?
You'll find out when you get to that.
No, start was menu. What was triangle? Triangle was magic before, right? No, yes, that was the magic menu.
You'll see when you get to it.
All right.
You'll see what I mean.
But in any case, yeah, that's the one difference, and I'm not sure how I'm gonna feel about it. I have the PS2 version as well.
Oh god, no! Don't play that.
What, the original PS2 game?
Oh, it's gonna be like SD and shit.
Yeah, but it's gonna look okay. I've thought about streaming the original.
Hey, can you do me a favor?
What?
Can you put this thing into this thing? Because it won't let me do it for some reason.
Why not?
I don't know.
Weird.
It's bizarre. Oh.
Go fuck yourself.
Man. Oh, that's weird that it didn't work.
That's very weird, actually.
Oh man, look at him! Look at him! Look at him go.
Oh.
Shoj, when you walk away, you don't hear me say,
Please.
"Please, don't leave me."
No, it's please, oh baby, don't go.
That's true. That's true.
Simple and clean is the way you're making me feel tonight. Because we're janitors.
I didn't know what that song was about for a long time.
Have you ever actually looked up the words? They're absurd.
I did. It's like a girl. It's like a guy talking to a girl about like how he doesn't want to be with her, but he does, or something like that.
No, it's the girl saying it to him. Really, if you look at it,
there's the line where it's like, do I have to meet your father or something? And it's like that's usually the guy meeting the girl's father.
No. It's him asking about meeting the father, but like if you actually look at it,
well, some things aren't so simple.
Yeah, well, if you actually look at the lyrics, it's about the girl saying that she doesn't want the relationship to become complicated, aka serious at all. Simple. She wants it simple and clean. And part of me is like.
Let me tell you, by the way, that song is way better than the second game's
I've heard
song.
the second game's theme song.
It's awful.
I used to do this a lot, like when I was a kid. I would just leave the PS2 on with the title screen music.
Oh, you know what they don't do anymore? What? They don't name tracks anything interesting anymore.
Like that one was called "Dearly Beloved."
Dude, I went and got the soundtrack because I like it so much.
Nice.
Yeah, Dearly Beloved.
Jesus Christ, there's so many bullet holes.
Yeah, man, someone had a fucking M60 or something.
Oh my god, I'm gonna be here forever. I wish they'd give us 2 of these.
Yeah, I know. In my mind, the best version. There are actually 2 best versions of that song, Simple and Clean. One is like the trailer orchestral version, which is so good.
I like the acoustic one that plays at the end credits.
The acoustic one. Oh, yeah, because there's like the really dancey one as well that they use for the intro.
Yeah, the acoustic one happens at the very end.
I think that's like the actual version, you know?
I think it is. There's also like it's not recorded for the soundtrack at all, but there is actually a version of it that's like just her and like her voice and acoustic. I think they did. I think they did it live, but it's not part of the soundtrack or anything like that.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah.
The also best. What's the best song from that game? That is like the best world song. There's a right answer to this.
I can't remember them. It's been so long.
I'll tell you the answer. Actually, yes. There's actually two answers.
I remember Destiny Islands a little bit, but that I wouldn't call that the best. That's just interesting.
Also, did you know that Destiny Islands is an anagram for It's Disneyland? Did you know that?
I didn't want to know that.
Well, there you go. Now you know it.
Go fuck your dreams.
The two best songs from that game for like just like ambient world songs are Traverse Town and Halloween Town.
I don't know about that one.
I mean Halloween Town because it's This Is Halloween.
No, I mean I don't know about Traverse Town. It's really calm and like.
That's the best part.
I don't know. I don't know.
It's so good. Oh, are you excited to fight Sephiroth and get your shit kicked in?
You want to know what the worst part is? Is that way back when I did fight Sephiroth and I've beat him, but I don't have that memory card. So.
Or one of the a million fucking other side bosses that they added.
Well, there's one in Agrabah, and then there's the clock time one, which honestly, he was the worst one for me back then.
I actually don't remember any of them.
The one with the clock, basically, like, you fight him in Neverland, and the clock tower's in the background. But you have a maximum of 10 minutes to kill him. Because the clock will count down, and, like, every hour's, like, you know, a minute or something. I don't remember. But if the clock goes all the way to the end, your party instantly dies.
Oh, ew.
So the only way to do it is you have to consistently keep casting stop on the clock.
That's so annoying.
It just takes you out of the fight so much.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna have to fight him again. I'm gonna have to fight Sephiroth. Sephiroth is gonna fucking kill me.
I love how bad the voice acting was in that game too, with Leon.
Did you ever make the ultimate weapon?
No, God no.
Or no, is it called the ultimate weapon in that game?
I think it's Ultima Weapon.
Yeah. It's like the Keyblade that you need shit from the end of the world.
Yeah. It's like, I just don't give a fuck. By the time I got there, I'm like, no, I don't care.
Well, by the time you got there, you got the, not the Oathkeeper. What's the black one? Oblivion?
Oh, yeah. Well, no, it's one or the other.
They're both Keyblades, but Oathkeeper is the one that Kyrie gives you, and when you get it, you're like, this is kind of shit.
Oh, yeah.
And because you're theoretically, if you've done some of the side stuff, you're holding Oblivion, and you're like, oh, I'll get back to you on that, Kyrie.
I know I already watched like the Let's Play of it and whatnot, but do you ever actually eat that stupid fruit?
The Palpu fruit?
Yeah.
I think there might be a post-credit scene with that.
I don't remember that ever happening. The fucking drawing in the cave.
I know there.
Sora like, eat the fruit.
Yeah, I know there is a Palpu fruit scene in like the post credits because you go back to Destiny Island or whatever.
Is it with Riku eating it by himself?
I don't remember if you eat it.
So he can always be with himself behind that stupid door.
I don't remember if anybody actually eats the fruit in the credits. I just remember it being there.
Gotcha. And then the second game happened, and it's Roxas for whatever reason.
I still don't know who he is, but don't spoil it because I'll play it eventually.
Okay.
Is that every bullet hole, or we still got more?
I think there are more like down the hall.
Should we stop this or like?
I mean, we were almost done. We only have
just
those
finish it.
Yeah.
Finish it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it. What does Palpatine say when you're cooking meat for a type of soup?
Stew it.
Oh, there you go. What does What what does Reaper say when he uses his ultimate and he's all confused and whatnot? Why?
What does Palpatine say when he's broken a toy in half?
Screw it.
I was gonna say
glue
glue
it. Glue it. Yeah, because I was thinking of like screw it back together. Or you know, fuck it, whatever. Who cares?
What does Palpatine say when he's had enough of your shit?
Screw it. What does Palpatine say after you have some bad food?
What? Jesus. All right, I pulled out the sniffer.
The sniffer.
Because I think we're done. We just got to find out if there's anything left. All right.
Hey,
there's something.
Hey, Palpatine. What's that animated show about the dog and his friends going around? Scooby-Doo it.
It's a longer one.
It is. Yeah, I mix it up sometimes.
All right, something's wrong here. There's like one little blip. I don't know how important it is, but
Palpatine, what color do you want to paint that wall? Do it.
Oh shit! The medical light. It's got a whole bunch of blood on it.
Oh shit. Okay.
Nice. Got that.
Why they gotta go with a pentagram here in the lights? Man, if only it was a heartogram. Ugh.
Oh shit, there's something in here.
What you got? Oh, that's a box under the table. I can't grab the box.
Oh yeah, there's something here.
Where's here?
I don't know where it is. Also, I gotta clean this. Oh, there's a box under what table?
By the medical thing.
Oh shit!
So God! Up here, but what happened?
Nothing, it's fine.
What happened?
A little bit of muck. Stop giving me body parts. Why isn't it letting me grab them before they come out yet anymore?
I don't know.
Oh shit! There's some gunk on the ceiling.
Where? Oh shit! You're right.
You can't get. You might need to grab the lift.
I can get the side part of it. I can't get the top. That's okay. I'm gonna grab a box. Use the box.
All right. Something over here is dirty. Dirty boy, dirty boy.
That Palpatine thing will never get old.
Wait, what the fuck?
Hey, Palpatine, what should I do for the next movie? Cue it. Ew. That was such a weird laugh.
Man, I used to have the worst laugh when I was a kid. I used to sound like a seal.
You're like
no, I used to have a seal laugh like
Oh. Did you? Oh, you know I recently rewatched.
Okay.
Well, I guess maybe not recently. Well, I went back and watched episode 4 of A Way Out.
Oh my god, did you?
That was fucking hilarious.
Dying.
It's still funny to watch.
It legitimately is.
Thankfully, when Michael and Gavin got there, they also had a funny laugh. Not about that, but
no one will ever beat our moment in that.
Oh, you just left a bucket here? What
I was
the fuck?
using it. You can use it if you want.
Oh, bucket. I'm gonna get some Chinese food after this. Ah!
What the fuck was that?
Just slammed my mic. Whoops. I think we're pretty good.
I think we are too. I'm just gonna do this.
Oh wait, can you grab this one box? Because apparently I can't grab it.
What box?
There's one up here.
What fucking box?
Yeah. Yeah.
What box?
Yeah.
What box? There is no box here.
Oh, it's underneath the desk.
Oh.
Oh.
What
the fuck is this? Why is this guy following me on Instagram?
Oh.
What the fuck?
Oh.
Jesus.
Oh.
Is it not coming out?
Stuck.
Oh,
I didn't move it. I'm using my... Can you get it?
No, I can't.
All right, let's see if I can't.
Move it again. Oh,
Can you get it?
hey!
There we go.
There you go. Beautiful.
All right. Let me know when you're got that, and we will close up this one.
Whoa! Nice.
Excuse me.
All right.
Ready?
Oh, hey, quick question. Do you have any advice for mandolin stuff?
What?
do you have any advice for mandolin pickups?
Oh. No. Why would you need pickups for it? Just put a microphone in front of it.
Well, we don't have that. We can't.
Oh, is it live?
Yeah.
Oh. Tell the player to get pickups for his mandolin.
All right, good. I'll tell him.
I wish I could do more. Give me paperwork. It was the best day ever. Clock off. Ready to get demoted?
Nope.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. We probably missed bullet holes. There were so many of them.
Didn't.
Exceptional Employee of the Month!
What the fuck? So we got it.
I think if you get, I think we got 100%. Maybe. Is that?
Let's take a look.
All right. Let's see.
102%.
Oh my god! Worker slips on blood, bleeds. Oops.
Oh
my god! There's actually an Employee of the Month thing over here.
Holy shit! That's awesome.
That's really cool.
Holy fuck! That's so cool. And we're gonna just do this.
No,
and
no, 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 no,
this,
don't.
and
We can't get that back.
we can.
No, we can't. We have to replay the level and do it all over again.
Oh, there's a bullet hole we missed too.
Knew that. Yeah. God damn it. God damn it.
You should have been faster on the draw.
I hate you.
You should have been quicker on the draw. All right, enemy.
I can't.
Oh, damn it.
I can't even kill you that way.
I don't understand how we die.
I don't either. What else is there?
How do I die?
A bad case of indigestion. What? Oh, there might have been some puke stuff.
Ah, darn.
Official inspection report. I was genuinely impressed. Good. What else? Inspector was most pleased. We got some dark schmutz.
Dark schmutz.
Gassed workers start cult?
Award-winning dumbass. A janitorial employee was recently awarded the Above and Beyond Call of Duty work. We're not in Call of Duty. We're in Viscera.
Shit. We didn't close the incinerator.
Oh, shit.
I didn't realize that was a thing. You have to, actually close it. All right.
I didn't realize
Anyways,
that
we'll do another one next time. Maybe something.
It's all downhill from here.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. You gotta say bye last.
Bye.
There it is.
Okay.
Okay.